What's up, tube viewers? It is Fox from the Mishaco channel, and as always, we have another fantastic product video review. And if you can't already tell what I have in my hands, you guessed it, it is going to be on the Pioneer Arms, the PAC Sportster. This is going to be a, I think, 6 months to 1 year video review, depending on when we put this out. And it's going to be really interesting to see if this gun survives, or if we survive, or if we keep all of our fingers. Whatever the case may be, this is going to be a really good video. So sit back, relax, go get you a nice warm bowl of alpaca chili. Heat that up and get comfortable. But before we get started, as always, please do like, share, subscribe, comment, give us your stories, give us your opinions, all of that good stuff. And if you can, please do check out the link to the Patreon for $1 or more a month. It really does go a long ways for the channel. But with all that being said, let's see if the Pioneer Arms can survive the Mishaco crew. Pioneer!
And Misha's part here too. This will be both of us, not just Fox, not just me doing the video, with several days in range clips. You know, these are some of my Kalashnikovs. You've seen Fox's, but instead of torture testing those, talking about those, everyone wanted to hear about the Pioneer. So that's what we're doing. And just as a little refresher, here are some highlight clips from the very first range day we did back November 2022. All right, very first rounds through the Pioneer using the supplied waffle mag. Now it's Fox's turn to give the first, well, I guess second rounds out of the Pioneer.
All there, a little janky, but kind of moved me around a little bit. Knocked my ear pro off, but it is the first shots of the day.
Yep. Cram the slab in. Let's see if it does any better. I guess that's a yes.
Cool.
Back to the Pioneer with the factory mag. Hey, it wasn't supposed to, no chance I ran it all today. So I guess this will probably be our last mag through the Pioneer. The first range day went really well. The only issue we had were with a couple of mags fitting, and it's hard to really blame a gun when the factory provided mags fit and work and other mags do, but I was able to get that one slab side rushing in with a little squeezing. We had a drum that didn't work, but also that drum didn't work in other AKs, so we're going to blame the thing. That was day one. Did well. Of course, we had the holidays, and our second range trip came in January of this year. And in that trip, we took out several of my other AKs, the SAR-1, the SA-85M, the Century CGR, which is a newer one. I think we might have even had an arsenal mix, just kind of shooting them all side by side, same ammo, same mag, swapping between those and the Pioneer to just see how the second range trip went, kind of how it felt to shoot with other guns in the same 7.62x39 caliber. Pioneer again!
Pioneer!
So the second trip went well. We both agreed that the Pioneer is a little jolty feeling compared to some, not as bad as others. For example, I think we both agreed that it had less felt recoil than the CGR. But regardless, since a couple of just range trips went fine, test firing, basic accuracy from Fox there, the next step was, well, it's going to be getting a bit down and dirty.
Here we are with the elusive Pioneer Sportster. You guys have been blowing us up to continue to thrash and bash and shoot this beauty. So today, that is exactly what we're gonna do. I have put a UTG scope optic rail mount. I heard these were for airsoft guns. We'll find out today. I don't know, you guys are crazy. So we'll try that, and we have a EOTech. It is in like new condition. We are going to mount this bad boy right up on here and somewhat help us hold zero. See you guys on the range. Pinky first, going hot. Oh boy. Hang on there, cowboy. A little tight. Let's move close onto the target. Yeah, we seem to be about 3 foot off here. I don't know what happened. We'll check it out. Clear. Feeling good. We need to really try to let this gun cool down, so starting to get a little warm. We've been at it for quite a while now. I think on today's we're probably at around the 150, 200 rounds, so cool her off here. All right. Pretty simple there. Mud in here. All right, I'll let her cool off and get back to it. All right, go down here and see what we can find. Now these are real life scenarios here. Let's see here. You never know when somebody may throw mud balls at your AK. All right. Starting to really get caked up here. Probably need a fresh mag. Oh, we got a rock wedged right in there. second here. To be fair, I think there's a rock. Get this little buggy back down in here. I mean, in a real combat situation, you would want to wash your AK. You may not have time to, but right now, it seems as if you better make time. Uh-oh. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, that was some pretty thick mud. Let's get back to combat, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, we're going to leave her here, and we'll try a mud test. Alright, toss me another mag. Old Pinky. This is old Lucky right here. It's a Russian pink mag Misha gave to me. Alright, some more water here. Coming at you. Safety first, kids. Tell you what, let's go find some more real life situations here. Follow me for more shenanigans. Hold on a second here. Making a mess. We're gonna go ahead and get this little boogie unhot. Now, here in the Ozark, this is a really common ground type here. So, let's just kind of give her the old Rick James. Alright. As you can see here, safety first. Had a little bit of a Jamie Jam. Okay. See if we worked it out. Oh yeah. Alright, y'all ready? Oh no. Oh goodness. Looks like we're going to need our trusty cleaning kit. Turns out javelin isn't a very good idea. This gun is not hot, by the way. Let's see if we can water out that barrel there. Let's see. I bet we're okay. But to make sure, I don't want there to be a rock in that barrel. We could use old trusty cleaning kit. What do you say we go back down here to the creek and we wash it out? Oh yeah, barrel's getting good now. Yep, we can shoot her. Try one more little washout here. I know y'all guys think I'm probably being a little unfair to this gun as far as giving it a little extra help along, but I'm quite surprised. All right. Oh, Pinky. Oh, goodness. I'm telling you. I don't know if my hands are numb or just can't operate the gun. Oh goodness, we're not hot. We We are hot, but we're stuck. Got to take care of that. Yep. Oh, shit. All right, jab. Pinky, don't let me down. Okay. Oh, we javeled again. Oh man, always makes me nervous in case there's a big rocker in there. That's what sticks are for, not a cleaning kit. Oh yeah, oh yeah, all good. All right, let's try this again. That's fixable. Hold me, cameraman. Hand me old Pinky. Pinky, don't let me down. This is the hardest mag to insert at this point in life. Okay. I think we're starting to have a mag issue, not a Pioneer issue. Uh-oh. We didn't seat all the way. Okay, wish me luck. Safety. What an absolute cannon. Just kidding. So, we're going to start it fresh. I believe the issues we were running into were actually from old Pinky mags. So we're going to go to these P mags over here. We're going to, let's get her down here and find some different terrain. This looks pretty good. Kind of run into that. Yeah, just catches right there. See if we can. No. Kill that mag here. Well, it seems like once it gets in that amount of mud, it just takes it up. Let's come down here and try to wash it out. Which is understandable. I mean, this gun is kind of impressing me. I think what happens is all that mud just gets caked into that slide there. There's not much it can do. So, really we're not going to do much more of anything else other than keep getting it to jam up back there in the back, but let's just try mag here. Yeah. Over here into a safe spot. Ready? I did a little double feed there. I think we're good. Bullet kind of jumping forward on her. Hear that crustiness? that's a big hole there. All right. Almost. Let's see here. There we go. It's having a little bit of a failure to extract, but for as much grime and dirt that's in there, hold that, cameraman. Well, let's see if we can finish this mag off here. I mean, I really am impressed. All right, we're gonna dig us out a watering hole here. Get us some muddy water here. Okay, we're gonna come up out of the swamp and engage in combat. Oh, found my AK, guys. Forgot. You know where I left it last. I think this is a mag problem here. Just breezing right over our mag. Okay, let's try that again. I mean, I don't know what more we can really do to this thing other than break it. And honestly, I've kind of been trying. All right, so just used the water hose, kind of washed a lot of this mud and dirt out of here, and went ahead and put in a couple of rounds to just kind of finish the day off. See how it handles after being water hosed. There you have it, Pioneer Sportster.
So with that trip, it's pretty safe to say that any issues that were encountered were probably the conditions, not to mention the magazines used. Fox has a assortment of interesting mags. I think he actually likes the cheap and cheesy ones. But yeah, it seemed like at that last little clip there, it was running once it was hosed out. But it also, about a month later, went in the rig with us. We were out at the cabin land and figured, well, let's make sure he didn't break it. So let's kind of go back to running it normally, just to make sure it's still in working order as we move into March of this year.
Pioneer! Pioneer!
We didn't put a lot through it that day. We had more pressing issues, but you know, a couple extra mags here and there, and that's kind of what we've been doing. We didn't record every little trip it took, but if you can put another 60 to 100 rounds through when you have time, it's always good. And it ran perfectly that next day, so it really did survive his torture test day and is kind of up and running from there. So insert montage here. Throughout the rest of spring and into summer, it came out a time or two. just kind of doing this and that, trying a few optics with Fox. And this is the point we decided to go from a 6-month to a 9-month review because we wanted to give better results. And we would wrap this up in early September, thus late summer of 2023. Here's our final range day for this review at least. We'll keep on shooting it, of course, from this point on, but we're going to run some rounds through it, try a few things, go for a bit of accuracy with Fox, more mag testing, and after all that, after at least a couple of thousand rounds, maybe even more at this point, we don't really keep exact track, we're going to crack it open and see how she looks inside, wear and tear or not, and see if she still keeps on and running. After all, we've kind of gone through all the seasons now: fall, winter, spring, and summer. Kind of ready to have this one wrapped up, and we think you are too. Appreciate everyone kind of bearing with us for this review and supporting us on Patreon if you can. If not, that's cool too. All right, let's wrap things up with the PAC Nanner Mag.
Nanner Mag. Oh joy.
I can't believe that mag worked. That is the shittiest mag I've ever loaded. Alright, my turn, I guess.
Well, did you miss her?
No. Now he's gonna try a crappy Tabco mag that we just noticed has a crack in it. Let's see what this does.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Say hello to my little friend, Crappy Mag.
Crappy mag held up.
That gun is liking all the bad mags today.
I mean, this mag literally has a split in it.
Nice.
Hey, will you look and see if you can find that crack?
Sure. Where'd it go? It's everywhere now.
Hey, it's fixed.
Let's see if I fixed the mag. I don't know why I did that. Funniest thing.
Seems like you fixed it.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
Now he's upgrading mags.
Shit, I can't see it.
Wah.
Kind of blends in. Oh, come on. See if that fixed it. Should be good.
Think you got it?
Yeah, let's see if we can throw a bullet in there. Oh, we do have a round stuck in the chamber.
Nice.
Yeah, so zoom in down a little bit here. Let me see if I can spin it.
That was boringly easy. See, the Waster 3 made it a challenge.
Oh shit. Alright. Back to our mag situation. I like how this went from a gun review to a... That's why you don't do things with guns.
That's what happens when guns are boringly reliable. I get bored.
Let's see here. See? Wow. So this, it's over.
Back with the PAC. I can't break it.
That could have been me.
What was that?
That was a bucket.
A bucket of what? Well, we know what to do now. Can't break it.
I really don't think we can.
All right, let's go back to the table and see what we got. Alrighty, guys, we've been gnawed on this gun for the better part of a year, as you've probably seen through the video with all the various clips, and that's not every round fired through it, that's every round recorded, and that we maybe didn't accidentally, but you got the big ones. And yeah, we were having a little fun today, just with the bucket, but we really didn't keep a round count, but it's been a lot, and we've tried using the crummiest mags, and ironically the only problem I had was the Arsenal. So with that said, we haven't popped this open in a while. Let's see how she looks inside. Start off here with a douche carrier, and
a lot of ding going on it, man.
That's a little bit of splashing on that edge there.
Yeah, but I mean nothing.
Nothing there. Piston.
It's not all marked up and beat up. Piston looks good.
Heads. I mean, it's a dirty gun, but
yeah,
it's clean as far as like that. I don't know. I don't see any weird wear in there.
There's no weird wear at all. Matter of fact, it oddly enough kind of looks new. It's got some rust right here where I've abused the living crap out of it.
It's met some water. Look how clean the tail of that bolt is.
Look at the tail. That actually looks better than some other guns I can think of.
This grip's loose because he replaced it, but that's okay. Yeah. That was loose. I was just pulling it off, but and then we come inside here. Let him look. I don't.
Dude, it looks.
There's a little bit of splashing on the slug, and here I don't. But yeah, there's a little bit there. I don't know if you see any cracks or anything.
No, man.
It's a little bit of wear on that spot, but that's just probably break-in.
Let's see if I can get the shadow out of the way. Sorry, guys, I got a headlamp on.
Yeah, our regular light died. It's been a long day.
Cool.
Now the rivets are loose. Yeah. So that's what it looks like after us not being kind to it for a year. We didn't do straight up torture tests of like running it over, but
we did a pretty good one.
We did get it nice and toasty and threw it in a bucket of poop water. And on that note, let's switch over to the both of us, and I will tell you the poop water story. And finally, some final thoughts from finally us. As you have noticed, that one session we did at Fox's place, the sound was goofed. So yes, this is J-Ro's best way of restoring the sound. I think he did a great job considering what he had to work with, but did a previous video on all that. So you've looked inside now. Let's have some final thoughts and conclusions on the Polish, quote-unquote, Radom Pioneer Arms PAC AKM Sport or Sporter or Sportster. You know, 7.62x39 Kalashnikov. We've been working with the Pioneer, and we got some bad news.
Really bad news.
It worked, and you just saw the cracking it open. We don't do headspace. Honestly, in all the years I've owned the guns personally or so, a decent gun. Anyway, it's just not our thing, but it worked fine. Ironically, the only time it had problems was with that Arsenal mag. Mm-hmm. But
that Arsenal mag,
I don't know,
has given me some issues before.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't know if it needs a break-in. I'm not sure what.
Sounds like another video topic, but so you saw that, but that's a strange mag thing. The banana mag was interesting.
Yeah, it was like a $2 mag and it worked just fine. Tell everybody about that bucket.
The bucket
of
thing.
mud.
If there's a cut in it, guys, it's not because we put two different pieces together. There was just a small thing, but I'm not sure if there will be or not. But that was straight, just, you know, after running it 100 rounds, 90-degree weather, dumping it, and good sizzling. So he was looking for a bucket. He found it. We used it, and there was some dirt and gravel in it, right?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so you dumped that out, and you did that. We go back in later, and we're talking with his wife. We're like, yeah, we found a bucket. She just stops and says, that's the bucket I used to shovel the dog shit. It wasn't dirt.
Yeah. So I can't smell. Fox doesn't have a sense of smell. So I grabbed this bucket, and I'm using the water hose to kind of just rinse the rocks and dirt out. Well, it was dog shit. My wife uses this bucket to clean our backyard and put the shit in it and dump it in the woods from the dogs. So what I thought was mud was
so it got extra tested.
Yeah. So whenever we dumped this sizzling hot Pioneer, it was in dog shit water.
Yep.
So we've got a dog shit Pioneer.
You can't plan this stuff.
No, you can't.
But yeah, and then after dumping it in the water, we immediately loaded up and shot the final 10 rounds we had to do it. Basically, we did some impromptu over the beach testing. There was still some water in the barrel and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else we can do. Again, we're not super duper torture testers.
I did put it through some hell though.
Yeah, but yeah,
you'll see before this. There's quite a bit of.
What you saw is what we do, and it held up fine. No parts replaced.
It's held up and it's been reliable, and you've seen the inside. I don't know what else we could do to prove. Yeah. We were totally unbiased, and
we were trying to break it.
I wanted to break this gun multiple times. Matter of fact, this cheap cut wood, nothing would have made me happier than to break this like a baseball bat, but it just didn't break. Nothing broke. My shoulder actually hurts. This gun is uncomfortable to shoot, but it is reliable.
I'm not sure if it's the gun or that stock.
I think it's just...
another day and time, I like to get like a comfortable stock, maybe with like a nice rubber recoil pad, nothing too crazy, but I think that stock, it's very slim, it's straight steel, there's no ribbing, no checkering, not even a trap door there's no grippiness. And so you've got to pull it into your shoulder really tight, and but it could just be the crummy stock.
It could be.
It could be the gun. It's not the most overgassed AK, but it's in that class.
I like the fact that it's overgassed. If you ever wanted to throw a can on it, I'd rather be overgassed than undergassed. But I don't know what else we can do to this ugly bastard.
The banana mag was fun. I was loading it. It's a green mag. On the right side, if you push the round, it actually shoots out the back of that. I was surprised
it's a custom feature, man.
Yeah, not on the left side, but on the right. If you push it, it would just shoot out the back of the mag.
You really should.
And then there was that special Century mag.
Yeah, that's a great mag.
Yeah,
that mag's very dependable. It's a war-ready mag. It's been battle-tested.
It looks it.
It's a great mag.
It's been battle something.
That's going to make an appearance in this channel for years to come.
Yes, indeed. So, in short, your mileage may vary, but we didn't break the gun.
This model held up all right. I guess there could be others out there that have good luck or bad luck.
And we have seen that with some cheaper brands in general, is maybe, one off the production line is good to go, and then the next one isn't. Because that's what happens when you don't have strict quality control testing. I don't know.
I think most viewers and users to this channel, if you're looking for an AK you're going to shoot 100 rounds through a year, then I think a budget-friendly Pioneer like this would do you a service. But very well, we put...
I'm going to be honest. Better luck out of it than the Palmetto State I've tried.
No doubt.
And certainly better than some of the Century offerings. Some better than others from them, but like the Visca or whatever it was, that was just kind of the bottom. I think that'll go down as one of the bottom barrel AKs.
Well, this is also your third chance for PAC as well. So.
Third or fourth out of this track.
So yeah, it was kind of refreshing to get a different take, and this was my first chance to give the PAC a run. I kind of wanted this gun to be okay from the beginning. I wanted it to succeed, so I don't know.
That's right. That people have asked when's coming. We wanted to do, because it's 6 months. It hadn't failed. We're like, well, we could do a 6-month video, but let's stretch it out to more like 9 months just to see if it's not going to fail.
Basically, the PAC had a full-term pregnancy.
Yeah, basically.
And then we rubbed it into shit.
So that's what happened, guys. Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
No.
I mean, I think everyone in the comments that's asked, here it is. It survived the wrath, and it's been dependable. We even shot a magazine with it and put it in, and it still ran it. So PAC won the 9-month term.
Mm-hmm. And not that other guns haven't.
No, of course not. We didn't expect this to survive the first range day.
It's held up about as well as anything. And what's kind of funny, like that stock hasn't worked loose. The handguard hasn't really worked loose.
I'll be honest, the internals look better than most of my guns that have had half the.
What I noticed with it, the first few 100 rounds, there was a bit of wear forming, as you showed in the first bit.
But it never got.
The wear stopped.
Yeah, it never got.
That's fine, guys. That's the thing. If you have an AK, I don't care what it is. If you run 100 rounds and see wear, don't freak out. If you run 500 rounds and you see wear, don't freak out too much. AKs can break in over, say, a 100 to 1,000 round. But if you're over 1,000 rounds, that wear should be done because that's the gun wearing in. If it keeps wearing after 1,000 rounds, and I'm just making it up rough, you get the idea, then you might have a metallurgy. Alrighty, guys, that's pretty much what we have to say. If you noticed anything in the video, comment. We can always address it. But yeah, that's pretty much just the factoids.
That's the factoids. We're giving them to you how it is.
Yep. And that rail that you've tried an optic on the rail.
Yeah, the rail's held up really good too, and it fits the gun good.
Seems like it's in spec.
I agree. Yeah, and that's a cheaper rail. But I think if you are a one-time shooter 8K or a multiple-time shooter, I don't know what to tell you to do. Maybe get it, maybe don't. Maybe shoot your buddies.
I would still say about more and get a WBP.
Oh, no doubt.
But
I wouldn't overbuy this over any other.
But for almost half the money,
yeah,
do worse.
I was reading the comments whenever we kind of released just a little sneak peek to the torture test, and multiple people were saying they picked one up and let us.
Maybe just a beater gun or experiment gun, a target gun. Like, hey, I want a range gun just to like test my custom loads through. I don't know.
Well, that, and if you break it, don't feel bad, but you guys did see I got Rick James with this gun, and it totally took drilling it into the dirt and mud and elements, and honestly, I don't know, man. If I knew nothing about AKs and experienced this over the last 9 months, I would probably be sold on AKs based on just how it's...
something else that's kind of funny, too? That top cover I pointed out in the beginning was a little loose and kind of thin steel. I think it's actually fitting tighter now. It could just be, crud from all the shooting in there and dirt, but it feels like the cover actually maybe got slightly bent over time and fits tighter.
It fits great, yeah.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to cut it short because... yeah, we've had a long, hot day. Good day, but... It
has been a good day.
Yeah. So with that, this is Misha.
This is Fox.
And I'm Rick James, bitch! Charlie Murphy.